Forget everything you thought you knew about wealth building. Because what if I told you the path to prosperity isn't paved with stress, greed, or constant hustle, but with calm? What if the secret to modern financial success lies not in chasing every opportunity, but in mastering yourself? In this video, you'll discover how ancient Stoic philosophy, practiced by emperors, warriors, and thinkers, can turn you into what I call the Stoic Millionaire. Someone who doesn't just make money, but stays grounded, unshaken, and wise while doing it. Hey there! Welcome to WealthWise, where we go beyond quick hacks and explore the timeless strategies that build lasting wealth. Today, we're diving deep into how ancient Stoicism, a philosophy born over 2,000 years ago, can make you sharper, wealthier, and more in control than 99% of people living in constant financial anxiety. Because prosperity isn't just about how much you earn, it's about how little control money has over you. The calm before the riches, Stoicism's modern edge. We live in an age of noise, markets swinging, media shouting, everyone trying to get rich faster. But Stoicism teaches something radical. Before you master money, you must master your mind. Most people think Stoicism means suppressing emotions or accepting fate, but that's wrong. Stoicism is about directing emotions, using logic to govern impulse. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." That's the first rule of wealth creation. Focus on what you can control, your actions, habits, and responses, not the economy, not the algorithm, not luck. The Stoic millionaire is calm when others panic, rational when others react. They don't chase the next big thing. They prepare quietly while everyone else loses focus. In a world where emotions drive markets, equanimity becomes an economic advantage. Mastering your mindset, the inner game of wealth. The Stoic path to riches begins internally. The first practice? Control what you can. You can't control inflation, but you can control your spending. You can't control the market, but you can control your patience. You can't control opportunity, but you can control preparation. The second practice is negative visualization, imagining worst-case scenarios in advance. What if your biggest investment failed? What if your income disappeared tomorrow? By confronting fear before it happens, Stoics neutralize its power. Financially, that means you invest not from fear or greed, but from clarity. And finally, differentiate needs from wants. Most people are broke because they confuse desire with necessity. The Stoic millionaire understands that luxury is optional, freedom is not. Wealth is measured not by what you buy, but by what you can walk away from. When was the last time you spent money to impress, not improve? Be honest, and let me know in the comments. Discipline in action, Stoic strategies for financial growth. The Stoic millionaire doesn't just think differently, they act differently. First, they practice delayed gratification. Stoicism teaches that discomfort builds discipline, and discipline builds wealth. Skipping instant pleasures to fund long-term investments is the modern form of Stoic endurance. Second, they live by memento mori, the reminder of mortality. Understanding that time is finite pushes you to use it wisely. You stop hoarding money out of fear and start allocating it with purpose, into skills, assets, and people who matter. Third, they build what philosopher Nassim Taleb calls anti-fragility. It means you don't just survive volatility, you grow through it. Diversify your income. Build skills that outlast industries. When life gets chaotic, the Stoic millionaire doesn't break, they adapt and expand. Beyond riches, the true wealth of a Stoic millionaire. Wealth is power, but power without wisdom leads to ruin. That's why Stoicism reframes wealth as a tool, not a trophy. A Stoic millionaire uses money to gain freedom. The freedom to act with integrity, to learn endlessly, and to serve meaningfully. Seneca, one of the richest Stoics in Roman history, said, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man and the master of a fool." They practice gratitude daily, not because it's trendy, but because it keeps greed in check. They define success on their own terms, not through comparison, but through contribution. Ask yourself, if tomorrow you had everything you're chasing right now, would you actually be content? Or would you instantly raise the bar? If your answer is the latter, that's where Stoicism begins its work. Your Prosperity Playbook, Actionable Stoicism for today. Let's make this practical. How can you apply Stoic wisdom starting today? 1. Morning reflection. Start each day by writing down 2 things, what you can control and what you can't. This builds emotional discipline and prevents reaction-based financial decisions. 2. Financial minimalism challenge. For 1 week, track every purchase. Then ask, did this add long-term value or temporary pleasure? Redirect the savings into something compounding, investments, education, or debt reduction. 3. Community of rational thinkers. Surround yourself with people who discuss ideas, not just expenses. Join forums, masterminds, or even comment below, because Stoic wealth grows faster when shared with disciplined minds. And remember, Stoicism doesn't mean rejecting ambition, it means purifying it. The Stoic Millionaire still dreams big, but without desperation. They play the long game, steady, rational, unstoppable. So, here's your challenge. This week, pick one Stoic practice and live it financially. Maybe it's restraint, maybe it's gratitude, maybe it's accepting what's out of your control. Then tell me in the comments, which one are you going to practice first? Because wealth without wisdom collapses, but wisdom with wealth? That builds empires that last. This is Wealthwise, where philosophy meets finance, and where we turn ancient truths into modern prosperity. If this video brought you clarity, subscribe. Not for noise, but for perspective. We'll see you in the next one, calm, focused, and wealthier than yesterday.